Hello, everybody! It's me, Akelio, and it is time to play the next Ace Attorney game. I played the first one last year, and I loved it so much. I swear I will get around to editing the VODs into YouTube videos at some point. I'm trying to do that, but it's very slow progress, and I have a job, and my mental health is just fucked all the time. So it takes a minute to get myself into the swing of those things. But hey, you know what? It'll be like year-old footage from a terrible microphone. Well, more terrible than this one, but you know what? Who cares? I'm still excited to do it. I'm still gonna get to it at some point. Why is my PNG tuber model not here yet? There it is. Why is Spotify open? What is happening? Hello. There we go. Took a minute, but we are here. I also made my PNG tuber thing like less sensitive, so that it doesn't pop up when I'm just, I don't know, typing or breathing accidentally. That means it will be, like, my sound effects and stuff, it probably won't pick up for that, but you know what, I don't want this thing to bounce around the screen all the time. No, I think I need to make it a little more sensitive. This sucks. Alright. There we go. You just took a look into me editing the fucking program. Well, anyway, here we are back with Ace Attorney, but justice for all. I have no idea what to expect from this game, but I am so excited to play it. Then after that we'll do Trials and Tribulations, but we're probably just gonna play the first case of this game. Probably won't be too long, but unfortunate. And then maybe I'll move on to streaming something else after this, maybe like Genshin or Animal Crossing or something like that, probably. Maybe even Brilliant Diamond, because I'm excited to keep going on that diamond grind. But anyway, let's play Justice for All. The Lost Turnabout. She's pretty. I think it's a she. Unfortunate if not. They are pretty. Let's go. Play The Lost Turnabout? Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Grr! How did I get into this mess? Oh, that's far enough. Oh, fuck. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh no. Why are we right? Hello? It's the judge! Why is he a demon? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Oh, yeah, sure. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is up with this cutscene? And I have to go back to doing the voices again. Let's go. September 8th, 9:08 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Who we defending? Oh, the ringtone. Also, tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. I might turn it up a little bit. Alright. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Also, tell me if my PNG tuber model's in the way of anything. It shouldn't be, I hope, but I might have to move it or even turn it off. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. What the fuck is... What? Who the fuck was that? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Ah, yes. My name is Attorney. Ace Attorney. Who the fuck is that guy? He looks like he looks like an evil version of Phoenix. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh. Good morning! Oh, I like this person already. Ah! Good morning? What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Oh, let me tell you, I am not at my best first thing in the morning. I'm at my best at maybe 10 p.m. Probably. Nighttime. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Oh, we're defending her. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... what's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? We have amnesia? Oh no. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Uh-oh. I guess I must have amnesia. Gee, I wonder. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream! Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. Oh no, this sucks. Why are we allowed to go into court? Just say, hey, I have amnesia. Can we postpone this? Why are we continuing to do it? Phoenix? Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what voice to go with for this guy. He sounds nasal. He looks like he sounds nasally. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? I guess I gotta say yes. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of The court will not hear the defense's excuses, oh god. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Oh no. What's worse, the lover was a fellow police officer. Oh god. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Gumshoe! Here we go! Don't let me down, Mr. Wright! Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. We're gonna send this girl straight to jail. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under the detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck, holy shit. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The result of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. I hope I'm doing Gumshoe's voice right. I forgot half the voices I've done. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually... it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Ah, she's gonna be our Mia Fey. Or our Maya Fey. Or our Sky, the other girl, as well. She's gonna be our sidekick. Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Or I can just click. So we've got my badge. I found this phone in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Dustin's autopsy report. 6th of September at 6:28 p.m. Damn, that is extremely accurate time of death. Cause, broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. The victim fell from the walking path above. Okay. And then profiles. Maggie Bird, age 22. My client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious seeing as the uniform. Dustin Prince, age 30. The victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Ugh. 30-year-old dating a 22-year-old. I'm 22, and I cannot see myself dating someone who is 30. It's a little weird to me. I'd rather stick to people my own age, you know? Winston Payne, age 53. A prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. Dick Gumshoe, age 31. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Alright, we're getting back into the swing of things. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. I just checked it, my dude. What was it again? I just did it. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses! That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye? Oh, she has glasses. Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. I can already tell why they're not hers, because the fact that they're talking about nearsighted lenses, I bet she's farsighted. I bet that's why she wears glasses. I bet it's the other way round to what the actual glasses are. Gonna take my bet. $10. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day, I accidentally stepped on a mine. Like the bomb? A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor. This sounds like fucking Waluigi. I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. If he broke his neck on impact, how the fuck? Wouldn't he have died instantly? Okay. Maggie. What's spelled wrong? That's not her name! It's Maggey. The flaws in this are already incredibly mounting up. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. I think it's easy to say she's not the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. It says... Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here, but it's spelled wrong, you fuckwits. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Cool. I can't wait to use both of those pieces of evidence as to reasons why she is not the killer. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, let's do some expose! There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body. Well, let's press first. Let's do all our pressing first. About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Well, shit. Okay then. Even the frames look kinda like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you were saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's? Something like that. But what? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. Hell yeah. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. He managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Press! Press everything! The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name of that my client? Oh, fuck, I fucked that up. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, so... Press. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't harm me! I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. Oh, maybe the fact that it's spelled wrong. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. Present. Present. Ace Attorney, let's go! Hi, Ebo! How you doing? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh, so I have to... Yep. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I fucked that up. I have to go back. There we go. I present... Can I I can present a person? Did this man forget how to be a lawyer between games? So fun fact, you missed the intro of this? Where, Phoenix Wright got hit in the head by an evil guy and he has amnesia. So, yes, he did forget to be a lawyer between games. You are actually correct. GG, yeah, so true. I don't know which one to present. I'm gonna try and present this first. Or maybe this. No. I'll present this. Your Honor, that statement contradicts its evidence. Oh god, okay. I have to present the person. This sucks. I know I have to present something. I have to present... I'm gonna present the girl. There it is. I knew it. What is it? Oh. What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection! And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent! What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? What other fucking Detective Gumshoe is here? I can't see one. Please state the defendant's name for me. What was that? Objection noise! What are you trying to prove this... What the What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! How about that? I hadn't even noticed. That sounds like Toad objecting. Objection! But, maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. It does sound like Toad? Yeah, it does, right? No! Yeah, get fucked, Payne. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that this defendant and the victim, Dustin Price, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. He sounds so dejected, that's it. Holy fuck, I nearly spilled my drink. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Press! Gotta press everything, let's go! How do you know about this? Every year in March we have a training camp for us cops. Why was I using not his voice? Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, well, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Press! Press it all, baby! Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? You know what? Yes. At least someone who, maybe not exact same age, but you know what? Shouldn't be marrying someone who is 22. No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Oh hell yeah, achievement unlocked. Mind your own business. Thank you, Steam. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 PM that day, and since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, Officer Bird got an officer. Present. What was the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say! I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Hi, Toad. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Sounds like he needs to keep his dick in his gumshoe? That sounds disgusting. But agreed. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Over 2 months ago? Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Yeah, let's press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Hey y'all, do you think the glove was custom made? I'm not too sure yet. I think we might have to say it a few more times to confirm. Hi, Toad. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. Fuck. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? I think it's relevant. I don't know how, but I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Oh, don't say that much. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made! Oh my goodness! Bananas? It looks like a bunch of bananas. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right! That and one other reason. I just think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? What's the other reason? Here's my guess. The other reason will also prove that this was not written by the victim. Because I think another reason why she had it custom made, my guess, is that he is actually left-handed, and that is going to prove that he didn't write this because he wrote it with his right hand. I'm guessing, if there's one thing more rare than a yellow baseball glove, I'm guessing it is a yellow left-handed baseball glove. So I think that's another reason why she would have to have it custom made, because it's not right-handed, and those are absolutely more common. As a left-handed person, everything right-handed is more common. All through school, I had to bring specific pairs of left-handed scissors to school so I could actually cut things, like cut paper. My brain was like, he's got big hands. Oh god, I mean, he might. He might also have really big hands, or really small hands. It could be the other way around. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. I still don't understand how he could have written the name on the ground as well if he snapped his neck on impact. Why would you be like, wouldn't that be instant death? Instant death! You broke your neck. I don't see anyone being able to survive to the point where they can write down a name in the sand. It feels impossible. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Sounds like it would hurt? It would. I'm not going to try it to see if it hurts, but I'll take people's word for it that the snapping of a neck can hurt. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yet, the fact that they're already talking about his right hand makes me think that this is going to be a left-handed glove. That he's actually left-handed. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, drink some milk before we go into it. Alright, there we go. Prepped to continue. Prepped to press. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to go back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm. Fuck! Go back! I press everything! So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I've never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Everyone just, disagreeing with what he said. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Idiot. Next we checked the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? What the fuck did I do? No, go back. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. Ah yes, murder by pointing. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? Found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Press! And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. The power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it! We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I can't. Why did I make it to pause? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Justin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Here it is. This is gonna be the left-handed glove. The present? What about it? Alright. I knew it. I knew it. Let's present it. The custom-made left-handed glove. The music goes quiet. That means we're doing well. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Let's fucking go! Woohoo! Dog JPEG? I'd love to, I gotta admit, I'd love to see a dog JPEG. I love me a dog JPEG. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right! This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom-made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Hi, Toad. I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Hell yeah. Order? When you think about it in that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... Oh, Toad? No, not yet! Oh, great. Please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Oh, another witness, alright. What? The witness is gonna be the actual killer. And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order! Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Yeah, I bet he saw the culprit's face when he looked in the mirror. Exactly! So true. And I bet most likely it's the person who fucking knocked Phoenix right in the head. I bet it's the exact same guy when we see that face. To be continued? Hell yeah, let's continue. Yes, I will be saving my progress. Let's go. Round 2. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Oh God, why? No, I think I'll pass on this one. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix business card. Added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Oh, hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. Are we gonna... It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. She's got a blue badger jumper. And it's the ringtone. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We all agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. It's Maya! Yeah! Baby time! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ugh! Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. These two are just optimism in These two are optimism in a duo. Like, I've never seen two brighter characters in my life in this game. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Ooh, names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? Huh? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. Oh, so that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops! Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! I love Maya so much. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Chalky milk break. We back. Court will now reconvene. Please call your net. Fuck? Actually, I want to check the court record. Oh, we can't look at the list. But Maya's here. Age? Question mark. I don't remember who she is, but I get the feeling I know her. Ace Attorney 12, where Phoenix is on remote call from the nursing home. Ace Attorney 12, where Phoenix is defending his grandson in court. His great-grandson. Court will now reconvene. Oh, I already did that already. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. It is! It's the guy who bonked us in the head! Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a universe... What the fuck? What the fuck? Yes, I understand. I don't understand. Something about a university. I'll be more careful from now on. But what is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Glasses! Found under the victim's body! I'm putting the pieces together. That's enough, your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am... Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. OMG's he Beef's cousin? Ah, Beef Wellington's cousin, Dick Wellington. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. God, this guy just keeps going. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant over there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The what now? What? What banana? That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. The glove! Yes, the banana glove. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I was about to say you may now witness the question. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. This guy is fancy looking. Does his chin go under his scarf, or does he have that just square of a chin? Press! So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. You know what? I support gay rights. But with this man, I also support gay wrongs. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... He's got the same mannerisms as Kaoru from Bandori. It's so... I just realized, I was like, who does this man remind me of? And it's Kaoru from Bandori. I'm so sorry, Kaoru. You have, like, the backwards limp wrist that Kaoru does when she's like, ah, fleeting. Don't do this to If Phoenix Wright ever had a movie, Kaoru needs to play this man. I will say that much. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press harder, duh! Answer the question. How do you know what time it was? Oh, there's the Kaoru hand. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing called a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright. Was voicing the wrong person for a second. It's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of— oh, fuck, here we go. Here we go. Speedrun. This man has to speedrun his monologue. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. Okay, Sherlock Holmes. With one glance I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle— oh fuck, here we go. Holy shit, dude. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out that yet. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? Oh, hi Toad. That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. When did we talk about lives? I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else? Gee, I wonder. Maybe we'd figured this out already. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying... Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Alright. Bananas. Let's show him some bananas, shall we? Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? Oh, the sass. That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... loves bananas, has bad eyesight, knows nothing about baseball. Has bad eyesight. Yummy glove. Yeah, it's a scratch and sniff glove. That's why she had it custom made. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? How? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Hi, Toad. Your Honor, it is a very simple mistake. Sorry, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like the... Oh, here we go. What the fuck? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2 to 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who... Oh. Speedrun! Benny Hill theme! Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. 2200. Yeah, that's shitty vision. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Oh! Did he just... Okay. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Well, no, that's just wrong. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call, and you said you made the call right after he fell. But he fell and died at 6:28. What did you do in that 20-minute gap? Bitch? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. I don't think I even have to question. I think I know what I have to do. One girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Present! There it is! Don't even need to press shit. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 10... At 10? Where did 10 come from? 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr. Hi, Toad. The witness was in shock at the time of witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah!
Mr. Wellington.
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone, I mean... Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll.
Matryoshka doll?
I think that's a babushka doll. They have, like, the same name, right?
Oh, I thought he was gonna go into a monologue. You must really think you're something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard—
Oh, okay, here it is.
Thank you, Judge.
Enough.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question the fuck further, bitch! Why would we back off? Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused.
I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. They're the same looking phone though.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you!
Hi, Toad. You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do not have any sort of proof, do you?
Well, yeah, of course.
This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then.
I'm gonna save. Gonna save real quick!
Alright. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
I think this is it. What is... I don't know where this is gonna come in. But this one. It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim.
And yet again you have presented this court with an obtuse, meaningless item.
Huh? It's obtuse and meaningless? I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think he wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. Then why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence?
Alright, I fucked that up.
Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Wait. Because there's one right fucking here, idiot.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you.
No! It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Ugh! Order! Order!
But what does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, that is very true.
What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court?
Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I'm gonna say yes, just in case. There's only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. I am going to save before I lose all my fucking points.
I'm gonna lose my entire life.
However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court that one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Oh. So I have about 3 lives left on this, and I have 3 things that I feel like I could present. First of all, I could present the cell phone. I have a feeling the cell phone is absolutely connected somehow, but I don't know if it would be connected here. The second would be the glasses. Maybe he spent the 15 minutes looking for his glasses. And the third instance is he spent the 15 minutes writing the name in the sand. Don't know which one I should go for, but I feel like it should be the sand. So I'm gonna go sand first and see how it goes. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced.
Perhaps?
Alright, that's the wrong one. Okay, I've been penalized. Oh, I only got penalized by 1, so I have several lives left, actually. Alright, glasses. Here it is! Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that, you almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find? Gah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body?
Order! Order!
Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Oh God, that man! He's going insane! I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal.
This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
I forgot. Is there any way this creep would have known Maggie's name beforehand?
There was a way.
It would be best if I could prove the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? I am going to save again. There we go. How could the witness have known the defendant's name? The cell phone, I think.
It's either the cell phone... It's either the cell phone or the names list, but I think it's the cell phone.
Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why, how did you?
Hi, Toad. Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
I'm gonna use his voice because I think it's his. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, but the name written on the ground was Maggie, i.e. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Eek! Order! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness had no motive.
And your point is?
Very simple, Your Honor. A person would usually not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright.
Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Oh, are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
The names list!
I think.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why those numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder.
That is not true.
Oh, here we go. Speed run. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. I realize I don't know the guy's age. How old is he? He is also 22. Okay. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. But no! This is too much! We got him, gays! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor! What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Got him? Exactly. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Ms. Bird and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? Because he's unfriendly to everyone. I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was the something that he didn't agree with the witness? What was the something that didn't agree with the witness? Is it the fact that he's a cop? He's a criminal and he realizes a cop has his phone. Oh, I don't think it's the right one. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince has gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Fuck yeah, I'm right! Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. I mean, kind of deserve ACAB and all that, but... Anyway. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking... Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. Based. Gumshoe is the ACAB exception. Oh, so true, Spy Check. You are so right. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence! Ugh, this guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious congruent that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure that it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
Oh, damn. He's going for it. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe.
Ooh. Can I go to options? I can. I'm gonna save real quick. If I get this one wrong, don't want to die.
Something I've overlooked. There's got to be. I feel like it's the phone's stored numbers because we've already talked about the stored numbers before. But then again, the fingerprints on the phone would work as seeing as they're talking about something that was overlooked. We haven't once talked about the fingerprints on the phone, I don't think. I don't think we've once ever mentioned that part of it. So it really could be 50-50. Fuck.
Oh, I'm not sure which one to choose. There has to be something I've overlooked. Fingerprints. I got it! We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
Oh. Whoops. Sorry, we have amnesia.
I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it?
I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's always so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. F, big F.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Huh? You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Huh? Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Huh?
Oh my... Now I remember! Oh, because he was the guy that hit him on the head because of the cell phone ringing. He took it from Phoenix. Yeah! I remember now. Huh? Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it. There he is! Evil Phoenix. He looks like Phoenix in that image.
So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know
this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Ayo, Strawberry, how you doing?
Hi, Tonka! I'm doing good. I think we're going right. I think we're getting close to the end of this case. It's taking a little bit. We keep getting there and then fading off because Richard Dick Wellington is fighting back quite well. But we gotta get him. And I know we can.
Mr. Wright, If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up as a penny short.
Where did I go wrong?
How are you, Tonka? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. I'm good, just got done playing Valorant? Or Valheim? Val could mean two different things. I don't know anything about Valheim. I have it on Steam, but I haven't downloaded it yet. I got it gifted to me. But I did play a little bit of Valorant back in the day. Which was like months ago before it started working on my computer. Valorant? Ooh, who do you main in Valorant? I need to know. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Wait and see or raise an objection. Fuck. Fuck, that was the wrong one, and you wanted to go to options and save. Fuck. Back. Raise an objection? Please wait, Your Honor. Oh, they're getting stressed. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything! Oh, hey, Toad. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more insane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Let me save if it's gonna be this intense. I play mostly Brimstone. I suck at Brimstone. I was a Sage and Raze main. And a Sky main. I sucked at all of them, but those were the ones I played the most. Once again, I like playing healers. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. Oh. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Fuck. Well, my throat is starting to hurt from all the voices I'm doing, so I'm gonna take a drink for a second while I decide. OMG RIP. Yeah, if I love the games and I love doing the voices, but god do they hurt my throat. I think I know what it is, my brain's big. Okay. I'll ask you in a second. Don't say it just yet, because I'll give what I could possibly do. Let me just check the pictures for a second. Maggie. I don't think it's that. There is one piece of evidence that we have not yet presented. And that is the one I think we have to present. And that is Phoenix's business card. I don't know how this is the final piece of evidence, but I feel like simply because it is the one piece of evidence that we have not even done anything with, I feel like it has to be this one. I don't know, because I remember
The witness was saying, "Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know what you do?" This would answer that question. I do know who I am. I do know what I do. That might cause the witness to confess, because the witness might think we have amnesia because he was the one who hit us. And the fact that we remember, we can tell them that we remember. And that might freak him out to the point where he might confess and be like, "Ah, fuck." This is the only thing I can really think of. Maybe the it's either that or it's the phone, because we've said the cell phone is the key piece, and it could be simply the ringtone that could do that as well. Those would be my two bets. So it's either business card or ringtone on the phone, or I am literally just stupid, and it is neither of these. I have never played Phoenix before, but my old coworker played this a lot. It is a great game. This is the second game in the series. I played the first game on the channel ages ago at this point, honestly. And I swear one day I will edit it into a YouTube video. It will be from deep back in the archives, but I will do it, and then I'll probably upload like the VODs alongside it. But I swear I will, so you don't just have to like see it from the second game onwards, so that new people on the channel don't have to see it. They can like catch up. But anyway, play Phoenix Wright. It's a good game. It's on the first trilogy is on Steam, and it's really cool. All right, no more distractions. Cell phone or business card? Business card was my first guess. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the court record. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is what? That is what? I hand wrote my cell number on the back of the card. Oh? Hello? Ooh! Icarus Impulse! My good Snow! Thank you for the sub! 4-month streak, that's super cool. Thank you for dropping by. I think we've just gotten to the tail end of this investigation, unfortunately. But, thank you so much for coming. I think it's the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Fuck, that's not his voice. I want Maya's phone? Me too. It was really cute. Of all the idiotic, stupid things. There's his voice. He has Phoenix's phone while Phoenix has his! He stole the wrong phone! Oh, that's brilliant! What? Why is my phone? And what is with the stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. Holy fuck. You're... No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. Oh, shit! Bam! I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say...
When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh, the sound. Have to keep going. Oh! He died! He's dead! Gave himself the death sentence! So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become a paranoid. Paranoid? He has become paranoid, and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Oh, mood. That's a mood. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding... It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested. He's been taken away, Your Honor. F? Biggest of Fs. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, God, I can't read, Maggie Bird, not guilty! Yeah, baby! Woohoo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Let's fucking go! Woohoo! September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. She's so cute for a policeman.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. How did you survive? Maggie is so cute, she is.
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost...
I can't even put up the voice anymore. I am so shocked. This is the unluckiest girl in the world. This is the Phoenix Wright version of Bennett from Genshin Impact.
Experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
Ah, yes. The worst thing. The worst thing is to never win tic-tac-toe. Quinn, you need to never go outside again. Yeah, I think you need to, go into isolation forever. And even then, you probably get 1,000,000 paper cuts, like, all the time, and burn yourself while cooking.
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
That's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet, and I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. She's so cute.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
I fucked up how to say those words. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? Oh no! No fear, next time we see her, she's a victim. One fear. No! No, Echo, we can't! What? I thought you said you got your memory back! At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Oh, are we gonna do another... Is there gonna be another prequel? Is there gonna be a prequel story to this? Reunion and Turnabout. A brand new episode has been added. Oh, who's this baby? She's adorable! I did not mean to get into this. Save my progress. I will, though. The worst kind of anxiety spoiler. Yeah. Let's get a preview as to what this is. That was no accident. Ooh. Tracy Chapman's fast car. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Oh, God. Oh! Spy check! Thank you so much for the follow. I was murdered by that person. Yeah, so he's got to get a taste. So true. Oh, is that Maya? Who is that? That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? Einie? Oh, it is Maya. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. Maya? Maya the murderer? But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well... Oh, this is one of the spirit... It's a spirit who possessed her. Was it Mia? Was it a spirit who possessed her because she's a psychic? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. I support women's wrongs. She should get away with it. So true. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Alright. Oh, you're a weird man. Anyway, title screen. That's a weird fucking man. But anyway. That was a really good first case. I think it did a great way of introducing people into the series if they were like... Does a good way of introducing them into the series if, like, you haven't played the first game? Like, introducing the characters. It's a very unconventional way of doing it. Of, like, you remember all the things as Phoenix Wright because Phoenix Wright gets fucking amnesia. think that's hilarious. But you know what? It's effective. It works. Works really well with just the whole game. So I like that. Yeah, I've heard people who said it was their only DS cartridge. Okay. It holds up for that. Yeah, I feel like it's... Even if people haven't played the first game, which by the way, like, obviously you can know most things from this game, it seems. It'll reintroduce you to everything, but I feel like the first game is still essential to play because you learn a lot. That's when you meet Maya, that's when you meet Edgeworth, who, by the way, where is Edgeworth? I need to see Edgeworth. I need to see my boy. But yeah, thank you, Snow, for the Discordy thingy. I can't think of the word. The command. Yeah, I have a brain, I swear. I swear. So yeah, thank you so much for that. For sure, the only sort of skippable thing is Rise from the Ashes since it was made after, but it's really good. Yeah, that's definitely like the skippable one in the series, in the first game, because it was like it was probably like a DLC or something. It also introduces new characters for Phoenix Wright 4. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, that was really good. But I think I'll head out now. And end the stream. Should we raid someone? Not sure. Can't see anyone that I really like to raid who is currently raiding. But I mean, I might still raid anyway. I get nervous raiding people. Gotta head off to bed. Thanks for stream. I'm excited for more AA. Thank you, Echo. Thank you for coming and sticking around. It was really fun seeing you here, and I hope you have a really good night. So, good new Ebo. Love you lots. Let's see. Nah, I think I'll just end it. I don't think we shall raid anyone today, because I only feel comfortable raiding people currently that, like, I know. But, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by the stream. Oh, forgot to put this up. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by the stream. Thank you for the follows and the subscriptions. As Snow put up a little bit, I'll redo it again. Feel free to join my Discord. I always forget to do that at the end of streams. And also, if you want to follow me on other social medias, there are all my socials. My Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Hopefully, all three. My Twitter's fairly active, like I go on my Twitter, but hopefully the other two will become more active in the future. I want to actually start uploading content to YouTube, and I've been saying this for months now, and I have not done it yet, and I'm a little bit of an idiot for that. But anyway, thank you so much again for stopping by. I will see you all on Thursday for the amazing game that is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. So excited to keep playing that. I love Pokemon Diamond so much. I just want to play it all the time, but I have to restrain myself for Thursdays for streaming. But good night, or evening, morning, afternoon, day. I think those are all the times of day. And I will see you all on Thursday or next Monday, just next stream. See you when I see you all. Alright. Goodbye, everybody. Ta-da!